Hello friends, welcome to Trade Forecaster. In this video we are going to see what is a stock, and before going into the formal definition of what a stock is, I want to explain this concept with a small example. Okay, so assume there is an box and the box is full of apple. Here there is a box and the box has 100 apples in it. Okay, and if there is a criteria or condition that exists here, okay, here the criteria or a condition exists. Okay, here what you have to do is the apple should be given or shared or distributed. Okay, these the 100 apples should be given, shared or distributed to 5 different persons with respective to the cash they have in their hand. That is, the apples, okay, the apple should be distributed to 5 different persons with respective to the cash they have in their hand. That is, if a person have higher amount of cash in his hand, obviously he will be receiving higher quantity of apple, and if the person is having somewhat small lesser amount of cash in his hand, then obviously he will be receiving lesser quantity of apple. Okay, here let's assume that the cost of each apple is 5 rupees. Okay, it's not in the real case, just an assumption. The cost of each apple is 5 rupees. Okay, so the total cost of the box of apples is 500 rupees. Since we have 100 apple in the box, so the total cost is 500. See, here we have 100 into 5 is 500. So the total cost of box of apple is 500 rupees. Let's assume that person 1 have 100 rupees in his hand. Okay, here the person 1 have 100 rupees in his hand, the second person have 50 rupees, the third and the fourth one have 25 rupees each. Okay, and the fifth one have 300 rupees. So according to the money they have, okay, according to the money that each person have, person 1 will receive 20 apples. Since person 1 have 100 rupees in his hand, okay, since the cost of single apple is 5, 100 divided by 5 is 20. So the person 1 will receive 20 apples. The person 2 will receive 10 apples. See, the second person have 50 rupees in his hand, the cost of single apple is 5, so 50 divided by 5 is 10. And the person 3 and person 4 will receive 5 apple each. And person 5 will receive 60 apples. Okay, so here when we convert all the quantities held by the 5 different person to percentage, okay, see here the person 1 has 20 apples, person 2 have 10, person 3 and 4 have 5, and person 5 have 60. So when we convert this quantity to percentage, see, person 1 percentage of share with respective to the total apple in the box. See, the total apples in the box is 100, he has 20. So comparing to the total apples in the box, the percentage is 20%. See, 20 divided by 100 into 100 is 20%. So the person 1 holds 20% of the total 500 apple in the box. Okay, the person 2 percentage of share with respective to the total apple in the box is 10%. So the person 2 holds 10% of the share in the 100 apple of a box. Okay, so out of the 100 apple he has 10% share. So person 3 holds 5% of the share, and person 4 holds 5%, and person 5 holds 60%. Since he has most number of apple in his hand, he has 60% of share in the apple box. So by keeping the above illustration in mind, by keeping the above example in mind, I am going to explain what a stock is and what a share is. Okay, so here the each and every single apple in the apple box, okay, each and every single apple in the apple box or some percentage of apple with respective to the apple box is a share. See, here there is 100 apples. Out of this, even a single apple is a share or some percentage, like see, this person has 20% out of 100 apples. This 20% is also a shares. Either a single apple is a share or some percentage of the total apple is also a share. Like this 20% is a share, this 10% is a share, this 5% is also a share, another 5% is also a share, and this 60% is also a share. Not only that, even the single apple is the share. Okay. whereas each and every single apple or some percentage of total apple when combined together to form 100 apple is a stock. See here, combination of 20 plus 10 plus 5 plus 5 plus 60 which is equal to 100. This total apple in the apple box is a stock. So the stock is combination of all shares. Okay, so let's see the actual definition of what a stock is and what a shares. Okay, see, when a company's capital is divided into small equal units, here, okay, the company's capital when divided into small equal units, okay, here each and every single unit or some percentage of total share is called as share or shares. When going to this above example, either a single apple is a share or some percentage of the total apple is also a shares. Okay, so when a company capital is divided into small equal units, here each and every single unit or some percentage of total share is called as a share or shares. Okay, so whereas a stock is combination of all shares. Very simple, stock is nothing but combination of all shares, that is combination of all the 100 apple is a stock, but a single apple or some percentage of apple is a share. That's it. So let's take another example. Okay, see, there's a wall. Okay, that wall is built with 100 bricks. Okay, here the each and every single brick is a share. Okay, the each and every single brick is a share, and the whole wall with combination of 100 brick is a stock. Very simple. Okay, so if we take a real time example, if a company has a capital of 1 crore rupee, okay, there is a company and the company capital is it has a capital of 1 crore rupee. Okay, here the cost of a single share is 100 rupees. It has a capital of 1 crore rupee and the cost of single share is 100 rupee. Then the total number of shares that the company has is 1 lakh. Since there is 1 crore rupee, 1 crore divided by 100 is 1 lakh share. The company has 1 lakh share. Here the single share out of 1 lakh share or some 10,000 share or 20,000 share, which is 10% or 20% of total share, is also called as a share or shares. Here the single share is also a share or some combination like 10,000 share or 20,000 share is also called as a share or shares. But the combination of all 1 lakh share is a stock. Very simple. When all the 1 lakh shares are combined, it is a stock. When a single share or some percentage of the total share is called as a share or shares. Okay, so we saw what is a stock and what is a share with a simple example. So that's it for today. Thank you so much.